My name is Raul Sanchez. I come from Spain. Actually, in Europe, we have a lot of boat-related activities, but it's not the same as China. And when I heard that here in Jiangsu, it was held the biggest one in China, I just signed for it. I wanted to compete in it. You know what? Like in the lake, it were 10 of thousands of people, 10 of thousands of boats. It was incredible, it was amazing. It was like an experience I could never forget in my life.
那我带你一起到水上去看看，好吗？
好，可以。
体一下，
就是这边是吧？
对。
This is Mr. Tian. I learned pulling from him, and when I took the bamboo pull, I realized that actually it's more harder than I thought. In Italy, Venice, we actually have something similar called gondola, but it's not the same because it's not made of bamboo. And actually, Jiangyan is kind of like the same as Venice in Italy. However, bamboo is rarely used in Europe to make some tools, so it took me a while to get used to it.
Jiangyan District is located in Taizhou, on the northern wing of the Yangtze River Delta, one of the most economically developed regions in China. The area is crisscrossed with rivers and waterways. In the past, boats were essential for getting around, and daily life was inseparable from the water. That's why the people here share such a deep emotional bond with it.
这个我们青龙这个早餐呢，它这个特色就是吃包水，所有的这个餐点都离不开水。一个呢是这个主要是刚才是上的蟹黄包，后下也是水里面的。
Mr. Tian says if you want to handle the boat well, you have to feel the water here. So here in China, they call it 皮包水, which it means that actually day in the morning, they always have something in the table related to water. In China, there is a saying, when near a mountain, leave off the mountain. When near a water, leave off the water. So people here have a feel of gratitude about water. I think that is one of the meanings about 皮包水。
好，各位这个车友啊，向你介绍一个新朋友，这是这个从外国来的这个小女，主任的参加我们青龙的混动女，啊，大家会。
This is my first time taking part in a team training session. So actually the bamboo pole is very difficult to control. When you push it down to the water, you have to suit your hand. So I think that's the most difficult part. Mr. Tian told me that I have to look ahead because when I was like looking to the bamboo pole, I ended up hitting the person in front of me.
看着前面，看前面，
So I think that's also like one of the most difficult parts, to look ahead, and you have to still suit your hands. So to help me better understand about the bamboo pole and its history, Mr. Tian took me a place.
这个桌子呢，都是从山上买下来，它的这个弯的，它站的时候是不规则的，把它醒直，醒直了就变成我们称为做的用具了。
再用力吗？还是不用力？然后加水。
要不下去。
再加一遍。
对。
When I saw them, how they fix the bamboo poles from the bamboo, like natural bamboo itself, like from like a very twisted form to like a very straight form, I really felt how they feel the nature here and how they strong are, just like bamboo itself. You push it down in the ground and it's gonna like grow so tall. I also want to compete with my past self. I believe that I can do better.
你不能咋个是慢的，连忙就慢了，你只能一包。
Today's training was completely different because we changed the lake and we were in a wider and even deeper water lake, and it was very difficult for me to put the bamboo pole into the bottom of the water.
慢点啊！
My mates, they helped me, they didn't laugh at me, and they helped me to bring another one and then keep. This time the speed was faster, we were going faster and faster, and actually the coordination was better than yesterday. So I feel very good about that, even though like my shoes were completely wet.
Four days before the official competition, Qin Tong Town held the qualifying races. The top 20 teams will qualify for the finals, where they will compete against participants from other towns.
It was like so lively. I've never seen something like that. Even in Spain, we don't have that much people in such activities. I feel like very excited.
小日呢，在我们这个下这个会中啊，通过这治理，这个下得挺好的。最让我想不到的是，他能这个今月的这个角色在羽野当中呢取得19名的这个好的成绩，作为这个师傅呢，我比较感到比较高兴的。这个呢，如果要想取得更好的成绩呢，应该还有这个改柔之意，熟悉徐关人，顺势而为。
This one wants a lot, you know, like he's eating a lot. He ate already like half of the.
It's hard to imagine that next to our race venue, there is actually a very beautiful place, a very tranquil place where are mule deer. And mule deer are kind of very similar to a Santa deer. And it was amazing because when I went there, I had the opportunity to be very close to them, and they are so good. They are not afraid of humans actually. So I was very surprised of it, and I actually felt more like the harmony that they have here between animals and people.
Here on these waters, the lightness of nature and the depth of human culture exist in quiet harmony. On the other side of Qin Lake, the Libao Temple Fair has officially begun. Every year, just before the Qingming Festival, people from nearby villages and towns gather here to burn incense and offer their prayers. This marks the prelude to the annual boat race. Afterwards, through punting competitions, they honor their ancestors, express their remembrance, and pray for a better life. This tradition has continued for nearly 1,000 years.
在撑高船比赛当中获得第1名的这条船，它上的这个竹篙呢，就被老百姓认为有一种珍仙，有一种吉祥的寓意。
Now I really understand why people here are striving for. Actually, like the people go faster to pray for blessings, to have a very good life. Wow, today we wake up at 5 and we went too early because of the traffic, and I was in the boat like almost 4 hours, and I felt like, wow, a lot of people in the water, more than 10,000 people in the water, more than 100,000 like visitors that come to see our competition, and I felt very nervous. But I also felt like very emotional because after understanding all the history, all the culture about this event, it made me, like really appreciate that opportunity that I had here as a foreigner, because I'm the first foreigner in the competition. So at that moment, I just have the feeling for rowing the boat to the end with my teammates. We were there, only 20 boats for the final competition. We didn't have any mistakes at that moment. We just had everything like successfully and get to the end. And yeah, that's what we get. And I also got to learn a new character here that is Cheng. That it means in English competitive or striving for. And it comes to my mind like a proverb that we say in Murcia, that de una gota perfora la roca. And it means like you don't have to give up. You have to get to the end. So I think we have. And I also feel that I have like some kind of destiny here with Jiangyan. And I also want to thank to Mr. Tian and also my teammates, because they teach me a lot of things actually. They teach me what water means here. They teach me like all the competitive. They teach me about their culture. So I think that's the best part, and I feel really, really touched.